Hello all. So in this video I'm going to solve the Leetcode daily challenge of 7/7/2022. So the problem is interleaving string. Its number is 97. So in this problem they given us two strings which is S1, S2 and S3. So we want to find whether S3 is formed by interleaving of S1 and S2. So interleaving of two strings means, okay, first example, for example, S is split into S1, S2 and F2 Sn parts, and T another string is T. So T also splitted into some parts. Okay, now we want to check whether the given two strings are form the third string. For example, the interleaving string is S1 plus T1. Okay, yeah. First I want to place the S1 substring and next is T1 substring, and S2 and T2 the same way. Or I can start with T1. So, okay, we don't want to change the we cannot change the order of the we cannot change the relative order. Okay, this is our main constraint. For example, this is the one of string for S1 string A A B C C, and S2 is D B B C A. Okay, now I take the first two characters from the first string. Okay, the third string is A A D B B C B C A C. Okay, this is our third string. So I will take first two characters from the first string. So I will place in the first two character of the third string. Okay, it's matched with. And next, I will take the four characters from the second string D B B C. Okay, it's also matched with third strings. Next four characters. Again, I will take the two characters from the next two character of first string and I matched with the third strings after next character. So the same way it is constructed. So we can see that the first two strings are interleaving. That by interleaving they form the third string. Okay, so this is the concept we want to check. So we want to check whether the third string is formed by the interleaving of S1 and S2. So it's yes or no question type, yes or no type question. Okay, first of all, when we saw this question, we think it's a two-pointed approach question, but it is not, because if there is let's consider there is A and it's also A. Okay, if both are A, we want also form A, so we will take a confusion. Okay, whether which string I want to take, whether which character I want to take from first string or second string. For example, if I take from the second string, it's a, consider this as A. So if I take this A, so it's satisfied. But when we take this A, okay, I will take from this only. After that, it's D. Okay, there is no D. Okay, it will tell wrong. So it is not a correct way. It will tell it's a false, but it is not correct approach, because I want to take must take from the first string. So then it will be correct. So there will be two possibilities. One, whether I can, if the character is same, both characters are same from S1 and S2, I have two possibilities. One I can take from S1 and other S2. So you can solve this problem using recursion, okay? But it will take lots of time. It will become exponential. So I can reduce this by memorization, okay? It is one of the approach. Okay, so when it comes to memorization, that problem can also be solved in dynamic programming. So this problem come under dynamic programming. Okay, so okay, I will explain how we can solve this problem using dynamic programming. Okay, so now I take the example, the same example which is given in the exam sample example. Okay, sample test cases. So first is S3 is, so it's the given S3. Okay, and the S2 is this is, so I will form the DP table or memorization table. Okay, okay, this is also S1. So S1, I will take S1 as a row and S2 as a column. Okay, now I want to check whether I can form the string by S2 and S1. Okay, first is I'll take whether nothing. Okay, I'll do nothing whether it will match or not. So it's a base case. I does not take from any character from S1 also, and I does not take any character from S2. So it's a base case always 1, because if the S3 is empty, then we can also form the S1 plus S2. Okay, it's always true. Now it's the question. Okay, I will take A. Okay, from S2. Okay, if I take the A, carefully watch. This A is the, before that we want to check whether it is matched with the first character of the S3. Okay, S3s are matched. So I want to check whether the previous condition also satisfied before string, the before substrings. Okay. For example, there is a, so before that's maybe something like a B, C, something like that. So we want also to verify whether it's a true for the it solved the sub problems correctly. So for this to verify, I want to check the left hand side. Okay, the left hand side is 1, so which means it's the sub problem is the left hand side substrings also solved okay, correctly. Okay, so this scatter also matched with. Okay, so it's also true. Okay, consider, because the left hand side is also true, and in the this scatter and this scatter also matched, so the problem is solved. So because the both are true, so it's true. Now again, so it's A. Now I want to check the I did not take any character from S1, so this is the second character. So also I want to check this in second bit. It's compared with second. So you can see this is A, so this is also A. Okay, this is also A. So it's matched. Okay, now my next condition is whether it solved the sub problems. Okay, I want to check the sub problem by without taking this character. It's the right hand side. Okay, right hand side is this. So this is also solved. Okay, it's also solved. Its odds are also positive. It can form. So this constraint also satisfied, and also its right hand side also satisfied. Okay, so right hand side substring also satisfied. So this also will be 1. Okay. Okay, I hope you understand. Okay, now let's move on. Now it's character B and this character is D. So D, B's are not matching. Okay, this means negative case. So if it's not matching, it will not form any string. So it will be 0 only. Next is C. Okay, C will be compared with B. Okay, this fourth character will be compared with this. So BC is not matching, so it's also 0. We did not check any other. And again C and C. So it is matching, but we want to check whether the substrings are matched. Okay, in right hand side. So we can say there is no, the substrings are not matched with this. Okay, it's a 0, which means the substrings. Okay, this is not matched with this. Okay, so it is though it's matched with this current character, but its subproblem is not satisfied with the condition, so it is also 0. Okay, now I will take the first time I did not take any character from S1. Now I take the first character from the S1. Okay, I will take D as the character. So now I want to check whether I can form by whether with character D of in S2 I did not take any character because it is 0, but in S1 I take D. Okay, I want to check without D whether I can form or not. First I want to check with compared with these. Okay, first character is this, so I will compare with it. So A and D are not matched, so it's straightly not matched, so I will put it 0. Okay, so after putting 0, then I will again check next character. So next character is first character. Okay, I will take the first character from the S2 and D. Okay, so it's 1 plus 1 2, so it's the second character. Okay, so I want to check whether it's matched with this constraint. Okay, A is matched. Okay, so if it is matched, I want to check two conditions, whether it is satisfied the previous conditions. Okay, previous condition is that means without this the previous condition is not satisfied. Okay, with this 0, clearly understand. A is not matched with this. Okay, after that again A, this is not matched with this point, so it is also 0. Okay, again D. Okay, D is matched with this character S1. Okay, I hope I think it's confusing for this. Okay, I will again say. Okay, this is compared with this character. Okay, first character is compared. Next is A. This A is matched with whether S1 or S2. It is matched with S2. Okay, if it is matched with S2, then I want to check previous conditions whether its substrings are matched. Okay, because it is matched with the S2. Okay, I want to check them whether without this character whether it is already condition is satisfied or not. So it is not satisfied, so it's also 0. Okay, in next string it's A D. So I have two possibilities, A or D. So the next character is the third character. So this character. So this character I want to check whether I have two possibilities. I will take A or D. So it will can be taken from S1. So from S1 I will take this character. So if I take this character without taking this character, I can solve the sub problems. so it is the upper bound. Okay, without this character is this side, so it is also can be solved. Okay, so this condition also satisfied, this D also matched, so the upper condition also matched. Okay, so it is positive case, so it is 1. I hope you could understand. The same way, next is B and D. The character is 1 plus 3. So it's the fourth character because we used to 4 characters D, A, B. Because we used 4 characters, so we want to take the fourth character. Okay, next character B. So it is matched with S2 string. So if I want to check, so it is matched. Okay, without this character, I want to check if this it is subproblems are solved. Okay, we check yes, its subproblems also solved. So by how we can check, so without this character, means its previous state, so it is the previous state. So let imagine hide this row, hide this column. Okay, so it's solved. So this character also match and subproblems also solved, so it is also solved, so it's also satisfied. Okay, the same way we want to fill, so CD and our character is fifth character, so this is the fifth character. Okay, B, C and D, so it is not matched with any, so first condition also fail. In first condition it is failed, so it is 0. We want to check next condition, we don't want to check the sub problem. So next is C, D, so next character is sixth character is C. Okay, we want to check whether it's solved, whether it's matched with this or not. So C and D is matched, so it's matched with S2. Okay, if it is matched with the S2, I want to check without this character whether it's solved sub problem or not. So without this character it is not solved sub problem, so it is 0. Okay, I hope you understand. I have two options, whether I can fill with S1 character or S2 character. So if it is satisfy the condition, okay, for example, if there is a 2b, for example, in this case there is a 2b, this is also b, this is also b, maybe 3 plus 2 5, fifth character is also b, so maybe I can check both conditions. Okay, whether it is matched with, if it is matched with this case and this case, okay, without this character whether it solves this problem. Okay, this also, and if I take this b, I want to check whether without this character it solves this problem or not. So okay, if it is also matched, so this b also matched, this subproblem solved, so it is definitely be 1. Whether it take it, okay, it can be solved in S2 or S1, so yes, someone is solved this subproblem, so it is 1. So I hope this understand. If you did not understand, please try by yourself. Okay, try to make this table by yourself and you can clearly understand. So now let's look at the, you can in the further way we can fill this table. Okay, so now let's look at the code. Okay, in coding part, first I want to check, we want first is a base condition. Okay, must S1 size plus S2 size must be addition of S1 plus S2 equal to S3 size. Okay, it's a base case. If it is not, we can definitely know it is not form this interleaving string. Okay, it is directly written false. And the next part is we created the Boolean DB matrix or memorization matrix. Okay, I will give created for a extra space for corner case like 0. Okay, without empty string. And the next part is the important part. So it is a DP filling. Okay, I want to fill the DP array, the DP matrix. So I will iterate for within the first with first string, and next is second string. Within the nested, I will iterate over the second string. Okay, if it is 0, 0 is the first case, I will directly put this one. Okay, it's the corner case. Okay, if the first row, imagine this, for this row there is no upper bound. Okay, so it can be only checked with the right hand side, left hand side. Okay, the same way it's also work. For this first column also, this is a corner case. Okay, there is no left hand side for this, so this can be also checked with upper bound by, there is only one possibility with upper. Okay, so it's only checked with upper character. Whether I will, so in condition I check whether the S2 character is matched with the S3's character. If it is matched, also I will check whether the previous subproblem is also solved or not. The same way for the column also I will check whether it is matched with the S3 character and its previous subproblems are solved or not. If it is both things are satisfied, this is also satisfied. Okay, in other cases, okay, in these cases, okay, for this there are two possibilities. One is whether the character come from S1 or S2. So I want to check for the both conditions. Okay, this first condition and this was second string condition. May it come from S1. Okay, if it's come from S1, I want to check whether the subproblems are also solved. Okay, and if it come from S3, whether I want to check whether its subproblems are also solved or not. So if any one condition is passed, we can also say this substring also passed. So after checking all conditions, we return the final DP value. So this is the final answer of our question. So let's submit this question. Submit the solution. Okay, it is passed. Okay, this time complexity is order of n square and space complexity also order of n square. Okay, if you have any doubt, please let me know in the comment section. Whether I want to improve something, you can also put me in the comment section. Thank you all. Let's see in the next video.